Night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dexter Fowler.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Here's Randall Grichuk. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dickerson is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Striding into the box, Chris Carter, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 11.
On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first. And the Redbird rally goes for no. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Piscotty is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Line drive to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Jock Peterson now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll return. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in now, number 11. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
Ramirez.
And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Out into right center. Well hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. A little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fowler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
In now, Rendell Gritcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a line drive. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip. Changeup called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A little bouncer.
Benintendi.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Corey.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3-1. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Jerko. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The designated hitter, Chris.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again, number 11 comes into this at bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
Second baseman, Jed.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi ranging back. He tracks it down, and that. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off the fourth for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Junior.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And there's ball one.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Hanley Ramirez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Fowler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Standing in, Blake Swihart. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit softly on the ground to first. The underhanded flip. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Andrelton Simmons.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's running towards second, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Dustin.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Now batting, Eduardo.
Now batting, third baseman,
Randall Bush is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Tyler Lyons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grichuk comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard back up the middle, but this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting
at the plate, Corey Dickerson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1, and he takes this one high, 1-1. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready once again, Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, number 11, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Scorched to third. Nunez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 11.
Number 11 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Out of play. Ready on 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard ground ball to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit in the air out to right. After it is Dickerson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
For the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Takes this the other way to right. And that will conclude matters here in the second. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 4. Yadier Molina.
Jason Hayward will pinch hit here.
St. Louis, number 22, Jason Hayward.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
The next 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nunez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late.
The first baseman, number 55, Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. The left-handed hit. Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 0-1, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Digging in, Corey Dickerson.
Right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 77.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base. And it's full now, 3-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Center fielder
into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Number 11 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Brock Holt will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To short. Taken in by Simmons. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come. Here's Chris Carter now. He's open. For 2 with a walk thus far. Tyler Thornburg. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off.
For St. Louis, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Jed Jerko. Now they'll go to work on getting that tying run. Addison Reed answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Dickerson is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jock Peterson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Benintendi Racing back. Gone. And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Trevor Rosenthal. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 44.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is fouled at the plate. Rosenthal has his sign. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right. And that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.